Hello, everyone. This is Independent Conservative, and I'm Ryan Bolin. Thank you all for joining once again. So, Mayor Eric Adams of New York is in a serious bind, needless to say. And let me just start off by saying this is about a day or so late, so I'm just catching up with this. But he's in a bind because what he's doing right now is he's taking 2,000, I believe 2,000 illegal migrants, and he's because he doesn't have any room for them, taking 2,000 legal migrants, and he's putting them in a school gym and making the students go online for their classes. Let's get right into this article because I'm going to give you guys my opinion of what I think this is going to inevitably lead to. I hope I'm wrong, but I see some fire stirring right here. So let's get right into this article. Yeah, it's have gotten out of hand for the city of New York. And part of this is due to Biden's screwed up policy, right? Ahead of a thunderstorm Tuesday evening, New York City Mayor Eric Adams is moving nearly 2,000 border crossers and illegal aliens from Floyd Bennett Field into a Brooklyn High School's gymnasium, forcing students into virtual classes. On Tuesday, Adams announced that the border crossers and illegal aliens would be moved from Floyd Bennett Field, where they had been staying, to the gym at James Madison High School in the Midwood neighborhood of Brooklyn. Wow. The article goes on to say school faculty were told to take important items with them from their classrooms and offices when they left campus on Tuesday. And how do you think these people feel? The school faculty and the students. How do you imagine what they're thinking? Okay. Anyway, as a result, James Madison High School principal Jody Cohen notified parents, students, and faculty that they would have to go virtual on Wednesday to accommodate the border crossers and illegal aliens. I like how the article stresses illegal aliens. Illegal aliens in their gym being turned into a migrant shelter. There's all kinds of pictures of this too. Yes. So it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm looking at something else I wanted to read you guys, but there's pictures here in the article. I wish I could show you guys. I just don't have the software for that. Pray for me that I get the software if you guys can actually see this article and see the writing on it. Republican Thomas Sullivan, running for New York State Assembly, said the move by Adams is further proof that the city's migrant crisis is, quote, unsustainable. No kidding. Wow. It really is. Likewise, New York City Councilwoman Ina Virtuvalk posted on Facebook that, quote, students are being punished and forced to bear the brunt of the migrants crisis perpetrated by Joe Biden. They were dismissed earlier today and are full remote tomorrow because migrants from Floyd Bennett are at the school tonight to weather the storm. Adams said this is unacceptable. Stop this now and take the migrants into Gracie Mansion. That's the end of that article right there. I just want to get right into my discussion because, this is crazy. This is insane. Let me say first, I said this in a previous video dealing with the same subject. I believe that there's higher powers, and what I mean by higher powers is people that are above the mayor, there's people that are above the governor, that are pulling the strings, if you will, that there's a bigger agenda, that part of that agenda is to pull the strings, to pull the string. They're pulling the strings basically of these politicians, Eric Adams, the governors, and all the rest. They're pulling the strings, okay? Because they're telling them from the top up what to do. The purpose is to flood the country with illegals like the elites did in a lot of the European countries. The purpose is to destroy the West, completely destroy the West. And one of the ways in which to do that is to flood these countries with illegals who don't want to assimilate in the country, just take over and destroy everything. But I think the purpose is to cause as much chaos and animosity as they possibly can. Now, having said that, on the bigger picture, just look at this on the smaller picture because this is totally insane here. My question is this: what do you think the students are thinking, right? That they're hearing that these illegals that they know nothing about, and I know they don't have no deep abiding love in their heart for people they've never met, Oh, I got such a deep abiding love in my heart for illegals that are not even supposed to be here. I have it, but no, I don't think that's going to happen. If this continues on, what I believe is going to happen, there's going to be a obvious fire that's going to get started, if you will. Because if this continues on, if they continuously bust these migrants, illegal migrants here to the city of New York, which has basically busted their freaking budget, if you will. Okay, I think it's in the billions. What's going to happen, in my opinion, inevitably, and I think it's partly planned, is that there's going to be a clash, and I'm pretty sure to some extent it already is. There's going to be a clash between the native-born residents of that city and those school districts with the parents and the students and the illegals. And it's going to be mostly initiated by the parents and or the students who are going to get angry with these illegals being pushed on them. When in some instances, a lot of these illegals are not even poor. A lot of them are not even needy. I was watching an ABL, Anthony Brown Logan video some time ago, and he was showing a clip where these illegals are people who supposedly running away from oppressive cities and countries and so forth. They didn't look too oppressed. Some of them had cell phones and all this. So you got to ask yourself a question. If some of these so-called illegals, oppressed people that are running from countries that are oppressing them, rather, are coming over here and they're so oppressed, why did they have cell phones? Why did it look like they just came off the beach, so to speak, with cell phones? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who's doing this? So if you have that going on, right, and then you have the natives who are born here, struggling, trying to make ends meet. You got parents, mothers, and fathers trying to send their kids to school to get an education, and you have someone who's not supposed to be here getting benefits and privileges that many of the natives feel that they should get. What do you think that's going to lead up to? It's going to lead up to a clash, and I think most of it is going to come from the students. Or I would say, let me back up a little bit. I'm going to say a nice percentage of it is going to come from the students, because if this keeps going on and on and on and on, it's going to get worse and worse and worse, and tensions are going to rise, and there's going to end up being an internal war, if you will. And then guess what? When there's an internal war, guess who's going to come to save the day? The great and almighty government, right? Whether local, state, or federal, probably be federal to send in the troops, right? That's the whole goal. We cause hell, then we come in and give you heaven. This is what the government does. They've been doing this for decades. They cause hell, they create hell, and then they come in and give you heaven, or their perception of heaven. We fixed it all up for you. Well, you big, dumb, satanic demons, you were the ones that caused it to begin with. The border is still wide open. Biden administration is not even remotely interested in closing it at all. He's a robot anyway. He's not going to do anything anyway. He doesn't even know where he's at halftime. He probably don't even know his own name anymore. He probably forgot who he is. So he's just a puppet for the elites. The elites want to do this. Now, I think the answer to that might be, to some extent, to vote the right people in office. Trump, okay? But whether or not that's going to happen or not, I guess we're going to have to see. Because all hell going to break loose come 2024. I hope I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong about that. But all hell is going to break forth in 2024. But anyway, yeah, I think that's what's going to end up happening here. And it seems like Mayor Eric Adams' hands are tied. He's shackled. It's nothing more that this man can do, because he's cried out to the Biden administration to do something about it. The Biden administration, they're doing nothing about it. Absolutely nothing. That all to show you somebody else is over this whole thing. You mean to tell me I can't, and won't even give me extra money to take care of it. So you mean to tell me I can't stop this? I got to keep letting them come in like this? Now, something else funky going on here. But what I'm going to say this, I'm going to end the video. I think that that's going to lead up to a major, major clash with the native-born residents of that particular city. They're going to get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they're going to start attacking these migrants. It's going to be put up Dukes time, and all I mean, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a serious problem if this doesn't stop. And that's what I wanted to say on this. But perhaps it's all by design, in my opinion. It's all by design. The purpose is to cause utter chaos, in my opinion. But at any rate, we can still fix things on a lower level by voting the right people in office who believe in, hey, keeping the borders where they need to be, and hey, look, borders, we're a sanctuary city. Eric Adams did say that. And if you say you're a sanctuary city, the people are going to start coming to your city. You think they're going to stop? You said that you are a sanctuary city. You marketed yourself as a sanctuary city. What do you think the people are going to do? What do you think these illegal migrants are going to do? They're going to look to you, bro. They're going to look to your city. Now you can't hold them. Now you're looking to Biden. You're crying out for the Biden administration to do something. But they will not do something. It isn't that they can't do anything. They will not do anything because their superiors, their puppet masters is telling them it's in the plan and we don't want you to mess up the plan. You mess up the plan, you out, homie. That's what it's all about. Hey, that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all and see you again.